So, anyway, we'll swim our way over here. Lady Najjar. Lady Najjar played a pivotal role in retaking Vashir from the brutal Kavaldir, earning her Queen Ishar's favor. Recently, Najjar spearheaded an assault against Epsilon and succeeded in cornering the powerful elemental lord within his throne room. Commander Altok, the Festering Prince. Altok is an incredibly ancient being sent by the his old god masters to aid Lady Najjar with invading the Throne of Tides. Bristling with sinister powers, Altok commands legions of his fellow faceless in the deepest trenches surrounding Vashir. Mindbender so-and-so. After his valiant Vortex of Longing and Tides of Longing. After his valiant efforts at the Abyssal Breach, the Earthen Ring Shaman Iranak Stonespeaker was abducted by Naga forces and enslaved by Mindbender Gursha. It is feared that this parasitic aberration has taken full control over Iranak's mind, body, and devastating shamanic abilities. Tales of the monstrous kraken that terrorized Azeroth's high seas were once relegated to myth, but no longer. By some ill means, the Naga have bent Ozamat, the patriarch of all kraken, to their will, and unleashed him upon Neptune and his followers. Like I said, the story begins and ends with this dungeon. Well, begins with this zone's quest chain and ends with this dungeon, even though it ends on a cliffhanger, and it really annoys me. Because if you look, like, this is really cool. It's got a very unique aesthetic. You don't really see it anywhere else. So there's Earthen Ring person. No, I don't want to return yet. There's the dungeon, and there's this over here. They clearly had a raid in mind. It was clear from the get-go they wanted to build a raid. But there's nothing there. So yeah, the story is finished. But it's just kind of hand-waved as someone else did it. And that really annoys me. Because they set up a story and it's left unfinished. It's just a gaping hole. It's finished, but only if you found the right dev comment, rather than, playing the game. I think Captain Taylor turns up in Cataclysm as well. Not Cataclysm, Mists. Despite our losses here, the king will be pleased to know that the Naga general was defeated. Can't hold for raid difficulty. Ah yeah, I remember this dungeon. Surprise Naga from the sides. And these cap off at 85. Does Pandaria cap off at 85? Shouldn't. No, it caps off at 90. So you have a choice between... Okay, for some reason these cap off at 85. But the zone caps off at 90. Strange. They didn't scale this up. I'm gonna have a look at the strange fountain. By a highborn scroll. You found an unusual fountain. The water glows like moonlight and hums with soft notes. With a highborn scroll and your impressive skill in archaeology, you decipher the fountain's purpose. So we can go do this. Ozamat. Fiend of the dark below. Like, see, huge beast, fit to be a raid boss, but we get pissed off. There we go. I was wondering when you were going to go up. I was going to piss off and see if there's a different way. See, Awesome Thing only gets this one appearance in at the end of the quest chain. And while it was a cool quest chain and all that, it's just so disappointing. It irritates me. I'm already irritated enough with the other thing going wrong. Not getting into the other thing. This is a very cool aesthetic. I'd love if we saw it again. Maybe we get to see it as a shaman. In, you know, a kata. Not kata, in a legion. Deep Rock Hunter. Howdy, those guys drop nothing. Don't come a knocking if the temples are rocking. Anyway, sorry lady, gotta put you down. She's saying all her lines at once. That was it. That was easy. Old talk stopped them. I have to use this. Tone of Tide's defense... not Tide's. Tone of Tide's defense system. Ah yes, I know how to use that. Pfft. Eat shit. Beast of many teeth. Christ. That is creepy. So, you could see something in its mouth, kinda. But that might be just more teeth. Here's the commander. Well done. Oh, this is your room. Where one falls, many shall take its place. They do not die. And this guy gives a quest, rescue the art speaker, sins of the sea witch. Oh, you're fighting some water elementals. Can't actually hit you at all. I've done those already, because I came through here at level, and when those quests were there. The reason I didn't do the rat ones because when I came through here, when I went through them at level, those quests didn't exist. They were introduced in Kata. Minion of Gersha. So, they're introduced in those quests in WoW in Rat were introduced in Cataclysm, so that's why I hadn't gotten them done. Yo Jamba? Cool. Yo Jamba's so fat. And here's the corrupted broken.
Yes.
Press on, friend. I shall find my way out when my strength returns to me.
I thank you, my friends. Forgive me. I have grown too weak to be of any assistance.
It's got cool double axes. Do you know how I can get out of here?
The elements listen.
Don't tell me I'm stuck. Am I missing something? Is there another console in here I have to fiddle with? Don't see why all the things are, dealt with. I feel like I killed it too quickly for the game. Like the game's not built with this overgearing in mind. Well, the dungeon ain't. Oh, that was a bonus objective. Huh. Didn't realize. And I think it's going to follow me up here. I'm going to wait and look something up. Throne of Tides Gates. Gates won't open. There's been actually quite a few reports of bugs. Yep. I was hoping that maybe after enough time it would fix, but no. The only answer is to heart and leave. It seems not only did they not finish this quest line, they didn't, finish testing this dungeon. Killing it too quickly means you get stuck inside. Yeah, I'm gonna be cheeky. If I can get in, I'll be happy. Curve. Have to do it to get it. Let me just take a quick look down here. This is really annoying, but whatever. Okay, here's the war mounts, which are really cheap. I could easily buy all of them. I remember having to take ages to grind them up. And this is a vicious saddle. Oh, I probably have to get to arena for this, or rated battleground. To get these, you have to do like rated battleground shit or arena shit. So nothing I'll ever get. I was born in Nightman. I remember looking in here at gear before.
Making a special purchase?
It's cute seeing the old stuff.
Alright,
This brings back memories. Tritium, aero, and military ranks. And the Horde and Oant. Nothing important. Cool.
Help you find something?
Some heirloom gear.
Safe travels. Hey there. You wish to buy? Trade?
Not bad. Sure, I'll buy this.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
What can I do for you?
I swear I remember someone being up there as well.
Hi, how are you? Very good.
Anyway, use this. Viciously Vintage. Collect any class armor set from PvP Season 9.
It's not ready yet.
Mountain Mounts, which got me a blue Dragonhawk. Dragonhawks are among the deadliest known predators. They will spot prey from great distances, rush in, and rend with both talon and beak. So Mountain Mounts, I'll get 100. There's an achievement if I get even more. Yeah, we're going to need more saddles, Mount Parade, Mount Tacular, and Lord of the Rains. I get a Jade Pandaren Kite if I get 49 more mounts. Should also get to work on grinding my Netherwing rep. Back when I had mining, I would have had an easier time with that. Who knows, maybe I'll pick it up again. To explain why I said we would have an easier time with mining. And also, you don't work. I need to see. Okay, it doesn't count like that. I know it's just fucking with me, but oh yeah, with the eggs in okay, to give you a bit of a rundown on what I'm talking about. Netherwing rep. The quest starts over here, but most of the quests takes place over here. You get them over here. There's a camp like here, there, and there's also mine over here. You get sent to other places sometimes during quests, but most of them take place on the ledge there. There is questions as part of them, but there's also dailies. And even beyond that, and here's where the mining gets dragged in. So basically what I'm saying is, it's a daily quest hubs, most of it's centered on the ledge, but some do take place outside it, as do some like quest chains and whatnot. But most of it takes place on that ledge. One of the things that takes place on that ledge is the gathering professions, herbalism and mining, maybe even skinning. You can find netherwing eggs within zones. Within the netherwing ledge. You can find eggs from any node, herb or herb or mineral on the ledge. Oh, let me rephrase that. Yeah, you can. If you go to find a copper vein there or whatever, you may find an egg there. Find peace bloom there, you can find an egg there. I don't think it works if you try and skin an enemy, but you can get the netherwing eggs via that. And if you get the netherwing eggs, well, what am I trying to say? A netherwing eggs can be turned into a guy for rep. That's what I'm saying. Basically, there's a bit of a rep grind you can do, and it's much more easy to do if you have a gathering profession, because otherwise you have to just kill enemies over and over and over and over, and that's no fun. It gets boring quickly. I did it for quite a while, and the drop rate's spectacularly low. So yeah, at least if you have mining, you can grind in the mines and mine random veins that you find. So you can do both at once and come out the better for it. So let me reiterate this because I feel I didn't say it right. It's a daily quest though. Most of the stuff takes place on the ledge. Some of the stuff don't, but most do. And you can also grind by trying to find really rare items. You can kill mobs to get them, but you can also get them via herbalism and mining, potentially skinning, but I'm not sure. I don't know on the drop rates for any of that, but it's yeah, I don't know the drop rate for any of that stuff, but having a profession that can give you access to them would make make things all the better. Because the drop rate from killing is low enough, so if you can kill and mine, even if they're of the same drop rate, at least you're adding to it, So, more options is a good thing. This gate is closed. There we go, it's open. Hey.
My fearless assistance, I assume.
Assistance is a bit of a strong word.
You may yet regret your presence here.
That foul beast has been driven off, but my precious waters have been tainted. I must cleanse them at once. If you insist on lingering here, prepare to defend yourself. We are ready.
As I purify these waters, the servants of filth will surely be
too far away. I need to target something first.
He's the elemental lord of water. And you can heal him. So if things go a little roughly, it's nothing that can't be undone. But yeah, basically with netherwing thing, I don't know on the drop rates when you're trying gathering them via the like herb nodes and mining, but I can't imagine trying to mine and grind via killing enemies. Could be a penalty. Or it could be a bad thing. He's taking a few points of damage. But yeah, I can't see how it would be a bad thing to, grind via killing enemies and the herbs, so it can only be a benefit. Okay, it's just about done. Probably won't get locked out of here, but I see no point in staying here. Don't think that there's a portal back to Stormwind elsewhere.
The beast has returned. It must not pollute my waters.
I'm out of range.
Their filthiness stains me.
Someone is OCD.
I need to get closer.
But waters are cleansed. Drink in their power.
White of Ozamoth? Fantastic.
Behold the power of pure water.
Oh, I have to smack you. Do it. Booyah. Then he grabs him and swims off. never to be seen again. Neptune's cache, which looks a lot more like ice than water, and associated with... I suppose ice is frozen water, but he's the ice guy. He's the water guy, not the ice guy. I wave my fist in a nitpicky fashion. So, we didn't get stuck there, but we'll heart back all the same. It'll be quicker. Actually, you know what? We'll give it a shot. So we got a little bit of cash out of that. Pittance. And we only got a pittance of Ember Silk too. Would help if we had faced more humanoid enemies. I haven't seen... here it is. This proc at all. In a proc in a long while. I suppose I haven't been paying too much attention to it, but I'm getting a little frustrated. Then again, maybe when I'm killing it in huge swaths of enemies, maybe like when I go to like I have to loot and I have to loot twice because like there's too many enemies to loot in one thing. Maybe I'm scavenging without even realizing it. That's a possibility. I suppose I'm still getting plenty of quad. I don't need it, but it's just like if I have it, I want to benefit from it.
Blessings upon you.
For a moment there, the breath thing kicked in just as I was teleporting. I'd love if we found the Hydraxian warlords in the expansion or something. I doubt we would ever see that faction again, but it's pretty much a dead faction, and I'd like to see some part of it, you know. Korath? Didn't think I'd kill him for a quest.
Out of range.
Well done, you took a hammer shot. Oh, no, not you. You. But gave me only ruined Ember Silk scraps. Fantastic. Still, that's 30 more silver, but that's 30 silver. Not really much. There might be a portal here. Or wait, the portal.
What brings you here?
Speak
May
with
the
me.
eternal sun shine upon you.
Need help?
Keep a
Be
peaceful
careful.
mind.
During True Blade.
For the Alliance.
Need assistance?
Glory
Alrighty
to
then.
Gilneas. The past must not be repeated.
I thought there was someone with a portal. Apparently not. Okay. Hard attack, fresh water, stew rabbit.
Can I help you?
It's all for some achievement. Fuel sampling station. Okay. Okay, I thought there was someone here that could teleport me back, but apparently not. Alright, guess I was hoping too much. We'll heart to the Vindicar, then we'll run back to Storm. Yeah, we'll heart to Stormwind. No, we'll heart to the Vindicar, then we'll make our way back to Dalaran, then to Stormwind, then to that little island, then we can go to Oldham. We'll go run the one Wrath dungeon over there, then we'll go run some other stuff. If only those guild things had worked out. If only. Would have been nice. Okay. Still have time left. Oldham, yes. Alright, so we'll be... I guess we'll be doing the dungeon here, and we'll be doing the raid here as well, actually. Don't think I get any rep from Tabard for doing raids, though. So that sucks. Flash Love. Deathwing sometimes fights, used to fight through zones and, you know, just breathe fire on them. And I got an achievement if you died to it. But I don't think he really does that anymore. What with him being dead and all. I think that might be a feat of strength now. Of how his cat is burlier than he is. Substantially more burly.
Can I help you?
And remember Samir, we saw him back in Rat. Oh, I can get 2 camels. Cool. Okay, I was wondering. I can remember if I still had those on me or not. You know, it's just stuck a tabard in my bank, kind of thing. And these only work in regards to the Kata dungeons. You can't use them in regards to anything else. And there's actually 2 dungeons here. I forgot. No, wait, there's 3. Have I ever done Vortex Pinnacle? Have I ever done it? I must have. That also used to be the Seal of Blood, I think, or some Paladin seal. Used to have seen icon. Oh yeah, they changed Shadowfang Keep in the expansion, didn't they? I probably won't be touching those. That'll be fair. Don't think I'm not sure if I guessed the expanded like the Catacor from them. I probably do, but I can't be bothered. Ooh, I will be doing that. I like this music. Reminds me of something I swear I remember hearing in like Dark Souls OST or something. Huh. Get her to kill one of her minions with her geyser ability. That would have been fun to do. Yeah, I did do Vortex Pinnacle. I do not remember it at all. Suppose it has been quite a while. Wait. Ah, I can just fly down here myself. Huh, I was good then. So yeah, comes the time. It's been kind of not touched since Kata. So I wonder if they're ever going to come back to it. They might not. Would be nice if they did, but yeah, who knows? I can't remember. I don't know what if this was here back in Classic WoW, because it only got. Actually, no, it must have, but it was only relevant for the AQ dungeon. Yeah, that's the case. Yeah. Anyway, here's the one I'm looking for. You've already seen a bit of it before during the Many Deaths Know Me, so let's get into it. Chromie has asked you to accompany the artist in the calling of Strato. You must see that he defeats Mal'Ganis, which you could see the original version of if you go watch my Warcraft 3 playthrough. Oh, a quest. I don't remember this. Welcome, adventurer. You've just come just in the nick of time. We're buddies, Chromie. I'm a Time Lord. Buddies. What? Spangusions. The Infinite Dragonfly seeks to disrupt history by deceiving Prince Artus. If we can convince him that none of the grain here carries... If they can convince him that none of the plague here carries the plague, they'll never have to make the fateful decision to call Strat home. Use this arcane disruptor in any suspicious crates of grain you find. Go find those hidden plagued grain on crates, and use your arcane disruptor on them. Artus will then have the evidence he needs to begin calling Strat home. Hey, stop rooting around in my cellar. Get out. Ah, Michael Belfast. Place up, Northern Ireland.
I supply only the finest goods.
Yeah. This whole situation seems a bit paranoid, don't you think?
Need something?
Oh, he's a boss in Stratholme. Orders are orders. If the prince says jump, Badlands bourbon. It's a strange order you can't deny. Suspicious food. Under that definition, you should arrest Belfast. And he's also a boss in Stratholme. I heard that. No more oil for you. Not a drop. Enough, Michael. Business is hard enough with the scare as it is. We can use every copper. The soldiers are doing important work. The safety of the people is important now. Also, South Mantle seems familiar, but I can't remember from where. I think maybe he's found them in South Shore? Not South Shore, Redridge. If you're interested in the customers living to spend another day, I can't argue with that. Don't worry too much. By the time I went off duty, we haven't found a scrap of befoul grain here. Thank God for that. I'm also turned into a dwarf. Okay, I can't find out. Stout mantle.
King's honor, friend. Greetings.
Wait, are you this guy? Okay, let's try him in Northrend. Okay, no. Let's try my phone. I think this is the guy from Westfall Brigade encampment and Westfall. But I need to check.